NECA Toys has completed 5 brand new horror Ultimate figures that they plan to release in 2021. And what I'm going to do here today is discuss the possibility of what those 5 figures might be. Let's go with the elephant in the room here, Michael Myers. Halloween Kills, we know the movie was delayed and it's coming out October 2021. And we're guaranteed that we'll get a Michael Myers figure from this film. Granted, he doesn't look all that different, so they could use the base body mold of the 2018 figure and, just carry it over. They might do a 78 flashback Myers. But honestly, if there's anything I'd like to see, I would love to see an Ultimate Dr. Loomis. Obviously, they got the retro figure coming out very soon, so they have his likeness, so it's a possibility. But for a personal preference, I would really love to see a Michael Myers from Halloween 6. I know, not many of you out there are fans of this movie, but I personally have a fond spot for this movie and the look of Michael Myers. Moving along, let's talk about everyone's favorite dream man, that being, well, Freddy Krueger. The licensing with Freddy kind of has been in a limbo lately. If there's any figure they would release, it's obviously Freddy from Freddy vs. Jason, as NECA was planning on releasing this along with the Jason, but with the licensing was kind of up in the air, so who knows if it's available for them to use so they can finally release this figure that they planned on originally doing. And a horror icon that doesn't really have much figure representations, that being Leatherface. We have the Ultimate Leatherface from the 74 film, so why not Leatherface from the sequel? I know it's a really goofy movie, but people have really come to appreciate this movie, and hell, it's a Tom Savini designed Leatherface, so what is there not to love about that? If there's another figure that they could do of Leatherface, let's say Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, since they originally released a figure back when this movie came out, 2006-ish. So they could take that base figure, update it, and give us an Ultimate format. And say for a new Leatherface, a lot of people I know would want Leatherface from the remake. So that would be a really nice figure, because there is the Mezco Cinema Fear figure, and that thing is really sought after and goes for a good $100. Now let's talk Friday the 13th. As we all know, the licensing and merchandise is something that is kind of being approved now. Could we expect another Ultimate Jason? And I know everyone can agree with me on this, and that is Jason Takes Manhattan. It's a figure that has never been officially done. Granted, yes, it's a sequel that is kind of one of the weaker Paramount entries, but come on. People want it. It's a demand. But if there's any other Jason I could really picture being possible, or something that people really been asking for instance, my good buddy Christian Hanahar, he brought this up to me. Uber Jason. I mean, who doesn't want an Uber Jason? Granted, there is the McFarlane figure from 2002. Who doesn't want a fully articulated and updated looking figure? But personally, me, I'd love to see a pre-Uber Jason. I feel sad for Jason Goes to Hell, because I don't think anyone's really bringing up wanting that Jason as a figure. But meanwhile, people are spending over $300 on eBay for the Mezco figure. So that's kind of funny. Another figure that I feel like maybe won't do that well, and that would be a Ultimate Pamela Voorhees. There is some issues with likeness rights ever since Betsy Palmer passed away. Last figure was, of course, the retro cloth figure, and look at what that thing goes for on eBay. It's kind of ridiculous. As far as some other figures that I can picture being possible, say for instance another variation of Pennywise from It Chapter 2, that's most likely bound to happen, as those figures speak for themselves and they sell relatively well. Maybe an Ultimate Chatterer figure. How about maybe an Ultimate Victor Crowley figure from Hatchet? Yes, there is the retro cloth figure, so maybe if that sells well, maybe that'll motivate NECA to release an Ultimate figure. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below. What's your predictions? What do you think is most likely possible? With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until then, see you all next time.